Okay, here we go, Mark. 2151, Daiichi number 1. Push that in there. Okay, and then get yourself some hard plastic. This is off a Christmas bowl. It's gold, but it's plastic on one side and it's a hard plastic. I use my curved scissors and I get my one cut, come on the other side, get the width that you want, do another cut. See that? So I'm just cutting this little tab, and what I'll do is I'll spend some time and I'll cut all these out first, and then I'll go back to tying. So there's that, and you measure it on the hook. You want your tying point to be way down here, so that it follows that natural bend all the way to the point. So like that one, that fits pretty close to perfect. It's basically about the width of the cut of the angle of my scissors. That's how I like to do it. Really simple. There. Okay. And then this is just mesh tubing. Gold on this one. You can get it in gold, red, green, clear, white, all different colors. Okay, so here's what we do. So we take that 2151, and if you don't have 2151, you can find the equivalent. These are SC15s. These are 1/0. You can make them with this. They're just going to be smaller spoons. I like to just take my fingers, get in here in this hook, and just give a little bit of a bend. So I just increase that bend just a touch. Okay, start your thread, get it started. And these don't take a lot of weight. You can fish these pretty effectively without any weight, because the epoxy that you use will help them sink. Then get some fiber. You can do it with or without a tail. This is just craft fur. I'm going to make this one pink. Sometimes I don't even put a tail on it at all, but okay, just pink craft fur is all that is. It's about 1.5 times. You don't want to get too crazy with it, and to keep your body, you're going to want to roll that all the way into, so you can take your hook and reposition it in the vise, so it's laid down like that, and make it easier to wrap that around. Get her started in the tail end of this. Wrap your thread all the way down. Get it started. A couple wraps to see what your length is going to be. It's pretty close. You're going to wrap that all the way down to the bend of the hook. Okay? Then you wrap it up. Fasten all these fibers down, just so you have a smooth body. Okay? Just like that. Take your mesh tubing, and your tie-in is going to be way down here with it again. Okay, just pinch it so you got a little pinch in it. Pinch it down, lash it down good and tight. Make sure it's on top of the hook, so it's going to come across. Then run your thread all the way back up to the eye. You can reposition your hook again if you want. Okay. Take this. Now, there's a smooth side, and on this one, there's a glitter side from that bowl, that Christmas bowl. I mean, this is what you get at the dollar store for 99 cents. That's all it is. Okay. You can have a 2-color if you wanted to. You could take this, the smooth side of this, If you wanted to put an orange in there, you could put orange in it, right? So you'd have an orange and copper spoon like this one. This is an orange. This is an orange and copper spoon. Drop it on the ground. That's why I just put orange on one side and the copper sprinkles on the bottom or sparkles on the bottom. But all you do is take your shape that you got cut size, you shove it down into the tubing, work it all the way down to your tie-in point. Just push it down so you get it all the way down to where that curves around like that. Okay, then you just bring this around and see how it's curved to the spoon and tie off in the front and check it, make sure it's in the center. See how that's in the center of the hook, so you get a nice clean wobble. A couple more wraps. Take your excess, lift up, your scissors come in on the same angle as the fly, as the spoon, like this, like that. Hold up, turn that down that way, then cut it. That'll give it nice smooth. Okay, just like that. Then you finish it off. A couple whip finishes. You're gonna epoxy that part so it doesn't, you don't have to get crazy. There's that. Then she's done. Then just take your, I got this UV glue. I like it. Gives a little bit more in the sun. Like this copper, you'd be fishing it. At all times it works. Copper works good. Run one right down the middle of this. Okay, I just take a little brush and smooth it all out on top there. Hit the threads on both sides, just like that. Okay, hit it with the light, hit it with UV light. A few seconds, make sure you get it all perfect. Roll it over. Do the same thing on the other side. And this stuff will it'll soak into that mesh. Get your threads good. Hit it with UV light. Seal it all off. Like that. There. That is your silver spoon. Or your gold spoon. Wobble spoon. Crazy deadly. Right? If you want to, you can do your little tie-in point right here. If you want to, you can trim that little tag end if you wanted. Just for looks and nothing else. It doesn't matter. There. That's the wobble spoon tied with mesh and plastic. Super easy. Get a bunch of, cut it all up first and get things ready, and then you can then it makes the really quick, easy tie. So hope that helps, buddy. Bye.